Hi guys, in today's video we're going to be installing this dishwasher. I recently replaced a dishwasher for a client and was able to snag this one. A little bit of advice for buying a used dishwasher that's in an environment that experiences freezing temperatures, such as Canada here, is that make sure when they disconnected it that it was stored in a heated environment. There's a lot of plastic fittings, including the pump and all the fittings underneath, that if they do freeze, they will split. So save yourself that hassle. Ask them if it was stored in a heated environment, because if it wasn't, you don't want to bring this home, install it, and it's pissing everywhere. There's two things you want to check before you go out and purchase a dishwasher. The first is the rough-ins, so that your electrical is run, you have a drain line and a water line T on your hot water supply for the water supply for the dishwasher. The second being is the dimensions for the rough-in will fit the dishwasher. So double check that, double check your dimensions on your dishwasher before you go out there and purchase a new one. As you can see, the electrical's already been ran, and this was done by the previous homeowner. The drain line I already replaced and did this in a previous video, and the water line still needs a T installed on the hot side for the dishwasher water supply. To complete your install, you'll have to purchase a 3/8 water supply line, which are commonly sold in 6-foot and 10-foot lengths. A water supply adapter will also be needed. Older dishwashers tend to use a 3/8 NPT by 3/8 compression 90, and the newer ones tend to use a 3/4 inch female hose by 3/8 compression fitting. Check with your dishwasher specs to determine which one you'll be needing. Start by placing the dishwasher on its back next to the rough-in cabinet opening. Remove the bottom access panels. This model has 4 screws holding the upper access panel and the lower toe kick panel in place. A more common fastener holding these panels in place is a plastic one, as seen here. Use a flat blade screwdriver to turn these fasteners a quarter turn and the panels will come free. Next is adjusting height. You are looking for roughly a 3/8 of an inch gap between the top of the dishwasher and the countertop. This model has screw down feet for the front and adjustable position wheels for the back. Check with your manual for height adjustment specs. This is a very important step, as you don't want to have to pull out the dishwasher after it's connected. Your dishwasher will come with a supply drain line. Route it to the back of the dishwasher, either coming from the left or the right, depending on which side your sink is located. Make sure that the rubber end is fully seated and secured by compressing the spring clip over top of the drain end. Apply Teflon tape to the threads of the dishwasher 90 and attach using 2 wrenches to back up the fittings. If you have the hose style 90 instead, then no Teflon tape is needed because the rubber hose washer makes the seal. Attach your 3/8 water supply, routing it in the same direction as the drain line. Before connecting the power, make sure that it is off. I'm using a non-contact voltage detector. It's important to test at a known power source first to make sure that these detectors are working properly. If your dishwasher isn't hardwired and has a plug, then you can skip this step. Remove the electrical cover, which will expose the appliance wiring. Attach a Lumix connector to the supply wiring and secure. Some appliance wiring will come with a black hot, white common, and green ground wire. For this, use Moretz to connect the black to black, white to white, and green to the bare copper ground. If there is no green wire, attach the ground to the electrical box and enclose the wires with the electrical cover. Next is drilling an 1.5-inch hole in the cabinet to accommodate the water line and drain hose. It's best drilling it as far back and as low as you can get in the cabinet. This will leave the most room for in behind the dishwasher. Since I don't have a T for my hot water line, I'll have to add one for my dishwasher's water supply. Here's an option if you don't want to shut off the main water supply to add a T, or don't have crimping or soldering tools. Shut off the hot water supply to the kitchen faucet, disconnect the faucet's hot riser, and add a 3/8 retrofit T. Retrofit shutoffs can also be added if you want to be able to shut off the hot water individually to the dishwasher and faucet. Since I have all the necessary tools, I'll be shutting off the main water supply and adding in a PEX T. Reconnect the kitchen's faucet's hot riser, turn the water back on, and check for leaks. Feed the water line and drain line through the hole in the cabinet, then stand the dishwasher up. The one last thing we have to prepare before sliding the dishwasher into place is the mounting hardware. This dishwasher has pre-installed top mounting brackets in place, so no additional steps are needed. A more common bracket style looks like these and can allow for side or top mounting. Side mounting is necessary for hard surface countertops like marble or granite. Please refer to your manual for recommended mounting instructions. Align the dishwasher with the opening and carefully slide into place. If you have wood flooring, I recommend protecting the flooring with some cardboard or a drop cloth. As you are sliding in place, make sure to take the slack from the water and drain lines and that the electrical isn't binding. If you are having trouble with the insulation catching the cabinet, a neat trick is using the manual to reduce the friction. Who says manuals are useless? Before going any further, make sure that the water line and the drain line aren't pinched between the cabinet. Close and latch the door. Check for level horizontally and vertically and adjust as needed. It should be fairly close as we adjusted the height earlier in the video. Once the unit is level, check to see if the gap between the door and the countertop is even. Adjust as needed. If it isn't even, the door will open on an angle. Once the unit is level and square, secure into place. Now to connect the water supply. If there's too much line, it can be fed back behind the dishwasher. Start off hand tight and the remainder with 2 wrenches to back up the piping. Turn the water back on and check for leaks at both sides of the water supply. Run the drain hose to the back of the cabinet and attach to your drain Y or carburetor, using a hose clamp to secure it. Your model may include a spring clip instead of the hose clamp. I personally like to secure the drain hose to the back of the cabinet using a screw mount cable tie. Before putting on the bottom panels, flick on the power, put some paper towel underneath all your connections and run the dishwasher through a few cycles. Once you're confident of no leaks, reinstall the panels. Well guys, thanks for watching, and like always, if this video helped you out, liking, commenting, subscribing is always greatly appreciated. Till next time.